All right, welcome back to Versus Live. My name is Corey Baumeister.
And I'm Ross Merriam.
All right, and we got Rob in the booth. Say what's up, Rob.
What's up, Rob?
Rob will be taking all your questions, comments, concerns, and the burns. Make sure to tag at Star City Games, and he will get his favorite question sent over to us. I can't talk today.
Why is that? That's not the burn sound effect is like ouch when you bring the finger off. That's like steaming.
Unless you have a high tolerance for pain, I guess, then you leave it on when it's still sizzling. If we want to talk about semantics,
nobody does that.
You don't know.
You just put your hand on the stove, just
to
feel
see
something.
What's up. Yeah.
The best thing my brother ever did was my mother said, "Don't touch the iron; it's hot." He does obviously touches it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's any kid. It's like,
and then,
don't do
gets mad.
X, Y, or Z. Be like, I should really try X, Y, or Z. yeah, that happens. But
hey, Corey, don't not give me $100.
Dang it. Touche. All right, so today we are exploring Historic with not only Jumpstart but M21 cards to see what kind of new toys we got with the format that is starting to gain a little bit of tournament presence. You know, this is just a format that was created so MTG Arena, you would have use for all the cards that rotate out of standard, but you can't really redeem those into more wild cards. So it was a format just so you could play with all your old cards, but now they're reintroducing a lot more cards into it, and it's actually starting to just look like a really cool, fun format. And I feel like the formats are always really fun until we get a Pro Tour, and then the pros ruin it, you know? I mean, that was Pioneer, you know, that was, even Modern to an extent. I feel like that's everything.
Basically every format ever. Unexplored formats are fun.
Yeah.
And highly explored formats get less fun. That's just a fact of Magic.
It's because Magic players are good and smart, and they figure out what the best deck is. And then when you learn what the best deck is, everybody plays it. And then we end up with Team of Reclamation versus Bant Ram 24/7. But, you know.
So that's what we're playing this match.
That's what we're doing. We're now doing Team of Reclamation against Bant Ram.
Throw these decks out.
No, but I am going to be playing a deck that I know I'm going to regret, but I always want to try new Gruul cards because I love Gruul, but every time, I think Gruul is becoming the new Azorius Control. We used to never be able to win with Azorius Control whatsoever, but I personally can never win with a Gruul Embercleave deck. I either get horrible draws or the mana base is bad or a little combination of column A and column B. But I'm trying it again. We're trying a couple new cards. We got the new Garrick, and we also have the new green-red creature that Rada, which...
the third iteration of Rada.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a great card. It's a Courser effect, and Courser effects have been insanely powerful. And it also has a nice little ability tagged onto it if you're flooding a little bit. So I think it's supposed to be good. We tried it in Standard. You didn't really have any luck with it, but
I drew 3 copies in one game, and it is legendary.
Yeah. You shouldn't have did that.
I do think it is the weakest of that effect thus far printed, but I did list Rada among my underrated cards in the set in my article this week, just because it's basically been getting no press, and I do think it helps out some of the weak Gruul mana bases, which has been a weakness of the clan for the last couple of years.
Yep.
And just hitting extra land drops is going to make your mana base better.
And it's card advantage when you hit extra land. Yeah. No matter what, it's card advantage, so the way you look at it.
Corsair Kruvix and Oracle of Modiah before it were both staples.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of, maybe Rada's not a staple because it's 2 colors, it's legendary. Yeah. But there's a lot of room between staple and playable, and it's basically been getting no press. So
Oracle and Courser were never green-red cards. I think that's notable. They were almost always green-black. Really?
Yeah, because of the synergy with Domri Raid in the Gruul and Jund Monsters decks.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay.
Domri Raid Courser. Okay. Oh, I played a lot of Domri Raid.
Okay.
So don't worry.
I do like that card as well.
It was actually it was a Gruul card before it was anything else, because it was after rotation when Cons came in, when it really just became an Absent card.
Okay.
And a Sultai card. That was the next year of Courser, but it was really a Gruul card first.
Yeah, I always felt like they were really Golgari cards, being paired with good removal.
Yeah, that's where it was at its best.
Yeah, exactly. But what are you going to be playing up against?
I am going to be playing Oracle of Modiah, which is in Jumpstart. So both Explore and Oracle of Modiah in Jumpstart really helping out ramp strategies. So I'm trying out just mono green. We got Ugin in Core Set 21. We have Ulamog and Mindstone in one of the anthologies.
Okay.
So I'm playing a very Planeswalker heavy list. I'm ramping into Karn, the Great Creator, Nissa, and Ugin, as well as Ulamog. Those are kind of the payoffs, and then a bunch of mana
Let's
ramp.
go to the next round. He's playing Nissa. Just mark it 2-0 in favor of him. We'll save some time.
Generating a lot of card advantage. So
Yep.
even if our ramp plan doesn't really get online, Nissa generates card advantage, Karn generates card advantage,
Yep.
and then Ugin obviously and Ulamog can just take over the game. So
Yep.
we've got a lot of different elements of the deck, and Oracle gains card advantage as well.
Yep.
So I think this is going to be a ramp deck that is both explosive and resilient. I can turn 3 Nissa. I do have Llanowar Elves.
Okay.
Bad with Ugin, but whatever. It's just the best thing.
Yeah.
And so you can turn 3 Nissa, like turn 4 Ulamog, as a nut draw. That seems pretty good.
That seems
But
pretty good.
you
And I
also
just don't think I can beat an Ugin. Ugin is going to be really rough.
No creature deck's ever beaten an Ugin.
Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to have to really believe in the cleave to get across the finish line with this matchup.
Okay, well, we'll see how that goes. I'm on
you
the play.
You wanna go on the draw?
I do not.
Start the 5 chance already, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a no-lander?
My hand is not good.
Just jinxing your awesome. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I've had 2 no-landers and a 1-lander in 4 games so far.
I might be feeling froggy here. It's definitely not a good hand.
Classic Corey bad keep curve out to 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping to do. God, this one's a little bad even for my standards, but you know what? I'm gonna stay on brand. I'm gonna keep. It's gonna be. I'm gonna curve out nicely.
Just going to be one of those days.
Yeah.
Just one of those days.
Yes.
Okay, playable 6, please. Jesus Christ.
Four.
When are we going to start that free mulligan rule?
Oh, never. I feel like half the people tune into Versus Live for this content right here. Lost Merriam is just as good as Ross Merriam.
If I were playing a slower matchup, I think this keep would be defensible because it's just lands and planeswalkers.
Yeah.
You just hope to stick a threat and start getting some traction. But in an aggro matchup, I'm not just going to have my first play of the game be turn 4 Karn. And I'm not going to hope to. I'd have to, because I'm on the play, I'd have to rip a ramp spell immediately. So I'm going to mulligan.
Yeah. I was hoping it was going to be a ramp spell on top. Just a 2-mana, just an Explorer on top.
Yeah.
Well, believe it or not, my hand is not improved even though you're mulliganing, so I wouldn't be counting you out here. I think this is why I lose with Gruul. I don't aggressively mulligan in the one deck where you should aggressively mulligan.
Maybe. Because of Gruul's kind of weak mana base, it can be hard to aggressively mulligan with it.
Yeah. That's the thing, is I can cast my spells if I draw them.
So we kept 5 lands, Zerta Goblin, Embercleave.
Oh, God, that would be a good hand. I wish I had that. I wish I had that hand. That would have been nice.
My first 4 cards are 2 ramp spells and 2 lands, so that's a good start. Ooh, this is a good hand.
All right.
And I get to keep 5 of them?
That's above average for us.
So I think this is pretty easy of which ones to keep.
All right, bring it on.
Defense and ramp as hard as possible.
Okay, Lawnmower. All right, excellent. Stomping Ground, go.
Attack for 1.
All right, 19.
Overgrown Battlement.
Okay. All right, I'm going to go with Burning Tree Emissary.
Yep.
Burning Tree Emissary. Your go.
That's interesting. Do I want to... Oof. So I can play both things here and just hope you don't have... You'd have to have some sort of haste creature. If you have Gruul Spellbreaker... Oh no, I'd still have a blocker. What am I thinking? Yeah, this is great. So Overgrown Battlement.
Okay.
Land, make 4 green. Play Karn.
Okay.
Yeah. So now these both tap for 2 mana.
Yep. Okay, gotcha.
So I have 8.
Okay.
So and then I'll just pull. Do I want to plus this or do I just want to minus and get the Platinum Angel right now so that you can't win?
Oh yeah, just I can't beat that card, can I?
Yeah, I'm just gonna get the Platinum Angel.
Okay.
You go. Where'd you go?
I can't beat Platinum Angel game 1. I can't. We noted this before we started that I just cannot beat that card at all.
It's just a turn 4 Platinum Angel.
Yeah, admittedly, I still only had 5 lands and a Questing Beast in hand. So
Yeah.
I was, wow. All right. Well, any questions on how to play Gruul perfectly? Wow. Okay. Yeah.
This is another Jumpstart card, by the way, that is pretty powerful.
That is a nice one. I must say. All right. Well, I don't even know what hand I could have actually, beaten that anyways. Like.
That was a pretty good curve.
Yeah. I mean, I guess.
The 5 I got to keep is 2 forests, elf, battlement, Karn, and I just drew 3rd land, 2nd battlement.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Can you imagine if our Boreal Grazer had Defender and you could pair that with battlement and just go nuts?
Let's go.
You could get to like Ugin on turn 3 or something.
Yeah. Geez.
Like if you go, if it did have Defender and you played it, got a 2nd land, and you went 3rd land, battlement. And then 4th land, so you would get to 6 that way.
Yeah,
with just those 2 cards on turn 3.
Wall of Roots isn't in Historic, right?
I do not believe so.
I don't think so. That'd be an interesting one.
It's a good Magic card.
Kind of. Yeah, it's just a great card, but probably not necessarily insane in that.
Historically been at its best for the Court of Calling.
Yep. Anything where you can use both sides of the mana.
Yeah.
Then it's just insane. All right. Well, that was a laughable game.
It's kind of mixed up for the first match.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, game number 2. Rob, you got one question for us before we get ready for this?
I don't know what you're talking about. Both teams tried hard.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Bob the Destroyer wants to know, Ross, do you see Miscast possibly seeing play in mono blue aggro in Historic?
No, because it is significantly weaker than both Spell Pierce and Mystical Dispute, because both of those cards counter Teferi and Miscast does not.
Yeah, that's a big thing. Yeah, I mean, like Wilderness Reclamation, right? It doesn't counter Wilderness Reclamation
is another big one.
Yeah, Spell Pierce is just a better card. Mystical Dispute is more of a, it's a different card. Mystical Dispute is different because it is targeting blue specifically. Spell Pierce is just universal against a lot of decks. And just does it better. So Spell Pierce is an upgrade. Mystical Dispute is still going to be a better, sideboard card. Still the best sideboard card in my opinion in Standard, Historic, Pioneer, maybe Modern.
If Miscast had been printed, a year and a half ago, different story.
Yeah. Agreed. Okay, let's get to this game. Let's see if I can do a little bit more here. Come on. Yeah, this is a typical Gruul mana base. I got to keep, but obviously a little awkward.
I will be keeping as well, and my hand is also awkward.
Okay, perfect. Your go. Actually, I'll play this.
I'll play Llanowar Elves.
Okay.
You're up.
Let's go with
4 Burning Tree Emissaries.
Yeah. 4 Burning Trees. Your go.
Yeah.
All right, Emissary, and now I can only play 1 spell with my green, and I'm just debating what to do here, and I think it's just Llanowar Elf. Pass to you. Our start was awkward. If this was a forest, our hand was just excellent.
Explore.
Okay.
Arch Roscoe will be my land, and then I will explore again.
All right.
Pass the turn.
Untap. Well, our hand is just so awkward from starting with Mountain Craig. So I think we're just going to get Garrick in play and make a green beast and get in for 2.
I'm at 18.
Your go.
It is scary.
Kind of.
Not the best. 3, so I can't do both of the more powerful things in my hand.
Excellent.
One, 2, 3.
Which scary card do you got?
I have an Oracle of Moldiah.
Okay, that's not that scary. Okay. Okay.
Pass the turn.
All right. Untap. Draw. Now I am deathly afraid of Ugin next turn, but you only have one card. I mean, if it is an Ugin, not too much I can do. I think I just have to play into it, unfortunately. So let's start with a Pelt Collector. Rada. Trigger. Heinous card on top. I will play this, play my Pelt Collector. I will tick up on this and attack for 8.
So you have, you know the top card.
Yep.
You have no cards in hand.
Nope.
One more land, and you can activate the Rada. This 8 points will put me to 10, and then
I think you might have a card in your hand, huh?
indeed I do.
Okay. Well, at least it's not an Ugin.
I don't really have a good mid-range threat to get.
That's what I was hoping. Okay.
If I get the wand, I have to deal with the Rada at sorcery speed, and then you have these will actually both get counters.
Yep.
So so this will be 5, 2, 4 that I give you 7, 8, 10, 13 plus 3 is 16. I would have to soak up 7 of it.
And that's not counting the Embercleave that's on top.
Which I can't do. If you just have a land on top or beneath it, you can activate the Rada, make it an 8/8, and then plus it be an 11/11 Trampler.
Well, you know it's not a land because I would have played it.
Oh, you didn't? This wasn't your turn 4? I wasn't super paying attention.
I did play a land, but I played this first.
Sure.
Yep.
So that's not a land. So I guess I need to hope you don't have a land beneath it, I think, and get the Stonecoil Serpent. So that blocks this. It sort of forces you to make this bigger. And then I can block like these 3 and take 6, 7, 8. But that's a spell. It's probably going to make this bigger, but that's still 9, and I can survive. Yeah, so I'm going to take it. I'm going to go to 10.
Okay, and pass to you.
So that's the City's Blessing. Did we get City's Blessing things?
Nope.
Wow.
Didn't notice the one of Archivaraska, Rob?
I did not.
Wow. God. Unreal.
Well, it's too many Oracle of Moldiahs.
What the doctor ordered. You can only play one land from the top, right?
No, you can play an
You can
additional
play
land.
it. Okay, gotcha. Going for this, huh? Okay. Oracle. Carnarito.
And then I'll get a... What if I went like this and made the Mind Stone a creature?
Oh, yeah. Nice.
But I already know I have an Oracle on top. That would be bad. That would be good if I had like Ugin on top.
yeah,
right?
if you had something very
Yeah.
impactful.
So let's go like that and get Stonecoil Serpent
Okay.
and play
1/1.
it as a 1/1
Okay.
and then pass.
Well, I definitely got to deal with Karn or try to kill you. If I can't kill you, I have to deal with Karn. Otherwise, Platinum Angel just kills me. So, So, so these are 3/3 green beast without trample. So what if I gave this trample? Probably just take 6. Can block here, block here, block here. 6, 7, 8. So I cannot kill you.
Is card in your hand just another Rada? It could be Llanowar Elves. That would make sense. Or another Pelt Collector.
So I think I have to go step 1 of killing Karn. And what is the best way to do that? I could get these into attacks and go all at Karn. Could just make this a 6/6. Attack that at Karn plus this. Now I'd have to send 3 attackers at Karn. So I could go like this if I pump it. And then you just let it go.
Oh, this was horrible on my part.
Was it?
Should have just left the Elves untapped and found the Platinum Angel. And just said, beat my 3 blockers.
That's what I was hoping you would not do.
Why did I just not do that?
Well, I guess you'd be dead to the plus, or to a land, right? I guess you were dead to a land.
Yeah, I was dead to a land with this play.
Yeah.
I just locked into having to activate the Karn to do something.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, I'm going to pump on Rada because I don't want Rada to die. Karn, you? No. You with this, Karn with these 3. So 6 on here. Chump 4 there too. Yeah, okay. All right, that's what I have to do. This at you, these 3 at Karn.
Okay, Stone Coil blocks here.
Okay. We'll play a Llanowar Elf. Yeah. Your go. Oh no.
Well, I can't. I guess I can draw it. So let's do that.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. I think because I have land 6, you're dead to that now. Not land 6, but mana source 6. Seems like no sorcerer, spyglass, or pithing needle is a huge punt. Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Come again?
Yeah.
So I think that's what we have to do. And we're going to name Garrick. And then we have 4 blockers for your 2, 3, 4, 7 attackers. There's no way we're dead. So you just keep buying time. So, yeah, I'll do that. Let me see your hand. Name Garrick Unleashed.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
All right. Untap. Yeah, not being able to give this trample is a big problem. All right. Interesting. Well, once again, I just have to deal with Karn, step 1.
And that actually, if you don't have a relevant spell for your attacks, requires sending every creature at it. So I can block these 4.
Yeah, I can do something kind of close. So Burning Tree Emissary.
That gets an extra counter on Bone Collector, sure.
And yeah, 4 blockers. So you can block these 4, take 4. Yeah, I definitely can't kill you, so I will have to. I can use that green pump Rada.
Rada just gets blocked by Stone Coil.
Exactly, but I don't think I wanted to block anyways. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yep, that's still enough. But I guess there's just no point. Yeah. Unless you would probably, or you'd want to trade, but I doubt you'd want to do that. Okay, so 2 Karn.
So I do think I want to trade for the Pelt Collectors because they can potentially get bigger.
Yep.
And then, well, so all of this is attacking Karn?
Yeah.
I don't think I want to block with the Llanowar Elves.
Okay.
I could just block there and eat this Llanowar Elves. Why is that attacking?
It has to, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay. I think that makes the most sense, actually, for now. So, yeah, block there, trade one of these, Karn down.
Okay. Not a great spot for me. Where are my Ember Cleaves? Here go.
Oh. Well, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need to hit a land next turn.
Yeah.
But if I do that,
it'd probably be good for you.
we'll be in good shape. Pass the turn.
All right. Well, this is scary. Land. It's a good card as long as you don't hit a land. Now it's just time to... I guess we play this first. So Klothys will trigger Pelt Collector because it is a creature. And I guess math is for blockers. And we'll get in there.
Okay, so this will block there. This will block Rada.
Okay.
And I want to leave at least 1 Oracle in play to hit the land next turn, but we don't need more than that. So double block
Pelt
here
Collector for sure.
is what makes the most sense.
Okay, take 4.
I go to 6, Oracle and Collector down.
And pass to you. No land, no land, no land, no land, no land, no land. Oh, oh God. Oh my God, I'm so dead.
6 green, 10 green. Ulamog, exile this one, exile this one.
All right. I guess I could take a look one last time. Yeah, okay.
And you can go.
I'll take it. I can do it too. What? You win.
Well, tried to throw that game away, but
yeah.
Oracle Multi did just enough there.
Well, I just needed to hit a land. I mean, it both came down to our Courser effects, needing to hit a land at one point. You were just dead when I had access to Garrick. But also, when you punted with Karn, I didn't have a chance to win if you just negative for platinum. Yeah. I mean, well, I had a chance to hit a land once again, but it was the same outcome. If I hit a land, you were going to die, or if I hit a cleave, you were going to die.
So
but
the lesson here is really one about confidence. See, I just flipped the land immediately.
Oh, well, so did I, and I hit it as well. But
the magic god sensed that you weren't truly confident in your inner self.
Oh, I was confident I was going to hit a land there at the end, but it just was not good for me. So, all right, well, so far it has been just absolute beatings from both ends for round 1 and 2. So if you came for close matches, I guess you're not getting them so far today. Hopefully we can, I don't know, I can win this game so we can, not make it 2 3-0 sweeps, but...
I'll take a 3-0 sweep.
Yeah, I bet you will. We're going to head to the sideboard here to see if we got any tools for each other in these matchups. You're a Karn deck, so I imagine that you're not sideboarding too much, but nope. I got to have a way to deal with Platinum Angel, that's for sure. So we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with sideboarding here on Versus Live. Welcome back to Versus Live. We are sideboarding here with unplayable green and red cards and a ramp deck that looks awesome. So
very playable green cards.
From my end, I'm taking out, a card that is not...
They're not all unplayable in your deck, Corey. You do have Llanowar Elves.
That's true. If I don't draw it, then I'm straight dead.
Yeah, no, I've drawn Llanowar Elves both games, and you haven't in either game.
Yeah, I have eyes. Thank you for pointing that out.
That's actually incorrect. You did draw Llanowar Elves in game 2. You just didn't play it until turn 3.
Yeah, I needed it to be a forest, and it was a Llanowar Elf. So the only time when when a forest was better, I drew the other one. So we're taking out Zertog Goblin, bringing in Cindervines. Not particularly a good card in this matchup, to be honest, but I just need to deal with Platinum Angel in some regard, or Sorcerer Spyglass to unlock Garrick. But overall, not a card I want to have. And my only other answer right now is Red Cap Melee for Platinum Angel, but that is also quite bad. So I just do not.
That one does kill Overgrown Battlement, but a huge cost.
A huge cost. I cannot be on my turn 2 just getting rid of a land. So yeah. This is all we got.
Stone Rain for me, Stone Rain for you.
Yeah,
That's just fair magic.
That's just sharing. Yeah. What do you got for me?
On my side, most of our sideboard is a Karn sideboard, so I don't have a ton to bring in. I do have a couple Lovestruck Beasts for aggro. It should be good here. I'm also bringing in one copy of Wilt just for Embercleave. If this were basically any other disenchant, like Return to Nature or something like that, I wouldn't bring it in.
Yeah.
But the fact that this one cycles, so has very little downside, it's never going to get clogged in your hand, I think makes the first copy worthwhile.
Okay.
And I'm going to be trimming a couple Oracles. Generally, I would expect some removal to be coming in here. I can see right now that Corey's not bringing it in, but even so, like it's just not a high impact card.
Yeah.
It did a little bit of work there as the board stall, but that was mainly because of my own mistake.
Yeah.
And then I'm trimming one Ulamog just so I don't get clogged with too much high end.
Yeah, realistically, I should probably have some Domri's Ambush in here. Maybe that's a bit of an oversight, but it's probably just better than Red Cap Melee, to be honest. So I probably should have made that change out for Domri's Ambush, but that's okay. So I would say if you're going to pick up this deck, first of all, why? Because it just has never looked good for me. But, maybe this isn't the best of matchups. But I say that about every Gruul deck I've played. I was like, maybe this just isn't the best. At some point, I just have to give up on Gruul, I think. But today is not that day.
I was thinking about building a similar deck, actually, because Hellrider's in the Jumpstart set.
Yeah.
I think that might be cool.
Yeah, I could have put Hellrider in here. That might have been better.
I don't know. And then I just started trying to do it with like Cavalcade of Calamity style decks. I go really wide. But in that deck, you'd much rather have Torbran.
Yeah.
But in a Gruul deck, you'd much rather have Hellrider.
Yeah, but the slot in question would be that or Questing Beast, and I think it's close.
And Hellriders are so difficult in the mana when you're trying to play Lanarels.
Yeah, that's true too.
Sometimes Burning Through Emissary can help, but you really want to get your emissaries down before you Hellrider.
Yeah,
I went through this nonsense playing with Gyre's Age decks 6 years ago.
Okay, fair enough. All right, Rob, do you got one question for us while we shuffle up for this third pity game here?
Yeah, Scruffy wants to know: Do you think Thrashing Brontodon would be a better anti-artifact enchantment card for you
than Cindervines?
Yeah.
Definitely could be. I think Cindervines is much better against Nexus of Fate. So I think that was the reason for that. But I could see it going either way there. But I would lean on Cindervines just for that matchup. And I think that matchup is going to be very prevalent.
As long as Nexus is around, I agree. I think you just want Cindervines.
All right. I think I can try this. It's not a heinous curve, so.
This is fine, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to keep. I'm not super excited.
Yeah, me neither. All right, your go.
Okay. And the reason I'm not super excited is because I'm starting on Shaheen.
Yeah, no, you never want to start with a Shaheen.
Yeah.
All right. Human from Heart's Desire. That is a much worse 1/1 than Llanowar Elves, so I'm cool with that.
Okay, I'm still going to tap her for green, though.
Okay, that's fair. All right. But have no fear. My 2-drop is here.
Well, have no fear. My 2-drop is not here.
Okay, all right. Not bad.
Really wanted to hit a ramp spell in my 2 draws.
All right. I am going to attack for 2.
18.
All right. And I got an errata, and then I will pass to you.
Oh, God. Oh, God, no.
Oh, no.
You're up.
Okay. This is going to kind of brick wall me. Ugh, and miss my land drop, of course.
Well, that's good.
But I do have a... So that does kind of give me a land drop. So I'm going to play Klothys and pass to you.
Okay, I'm going to play Castle. I'm going to play a Karn. I'm going to grab a Gilded Lotus.
Gilded Lotus? What does that one do again?
Taps for 3 mana of any color, 5 mana artifact.
Okay. Done?
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to draw. I got... Now, in my draw step of your pre-combat main phase, so I will exile this.
Make a red or green mana.
I can probably still look at this as I...
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, excellent. Let's go with green. And I'll play this. This is exiled. So I have green and pool. Let's go with... Spellbreaker. I'm going to give it haste. Then... All right, you can't Platinum Angel me this turn, so maybe I just go for face here. Yeah, faces the place.
So I'm going to... You're going to Embercleave me, aren't you?
What?
So if you have to cleave this to get through the Lovestruck Beast, that still dies. This has me taking 6, which will put me to 12. And then next turn, you can move the cleave over, say, here, and that's 16. 16's a lot.
And then one factor you're forgetting is I cannot move the cleave ever.
Nice. So you're going to want to cleave. I guess you would just cleave this now.
But it will detach. Oh, no, it won't because of Embercleave. That's right.
Yes, exactly.
Sweet.
So that would have me taking 9, 15 and put me to 3. If I block here and incentivize you to put it on, say, the Spellbreaker, then this will be 3, 6, 8. I'd go to 10. Yeah, I guess I don't have to block Emissary. These are only getting to 4 anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So let's block the Rada then. Then that's still 10 that's coming through if you decide to deal with the Lovestruck Beast. And it's still 14, so that puts me to 4. I guess I could force unequip the Embercleave with the Karn and just give you a 6/6.
Yeah.
Which is similar amounts of damage output, but something I can potentially block down.
Okay. It's interesting.
Yeah, these are going to be my blocks, though.
All right, I'll put you to 4.
Yeah, so I'm at 4.
I lose.
This is dead.
Rada.
Rada's down.
And pass to you. Clothis with a cleave. Well, Gruul looks great this game.
Yeah, just a turn slow because I didn't draw a ramp spell in time here.
Yeah.
I have Ulamog next turn.
That's not this turn though.
Yeah, but I can create only one more blocker with the Nissa, and turn the Embercleave into a creature. I can block these 2 things.
I'm pretty sure any of these 3 cards win the
7.
game.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need any of them.
Yeah, because this is draining for 2 as well from Clothis.
Yeah, I kept 3 lands, Lovestruck Beast, Karn, Nissa, Ulamog on the draw. I thought the Beast would be a little bit better at playing defense, but your deck goes pretty big.
Yeah, whenever Cleave comes around, like Lovestruck Beast can be excellent, but it can also just be unplayable.
This is also not a great set of 4 draw steps, and I do the Mind Stone on the last turn.
All right, 642. What do you think? Do we have time to make this a 3 out of 5? These are fast games.
If it's 642, I think we're a little late.
Did I say 642? Oh, it's not even remotely close to the number 6. What am I thinking? I guess I was adding 42
Do you still set to your commentary time zone? Is that what's going on?
Oh, God, don't even get me started with that. I don't even want to hear it. That was one of the roughest days. For anyone who wants to be in on the joke, I did commentary for the Players Tour last weekend, right? Was last weekend the SCG event as well? Yeah. And for some reason, I don't know why, but I'm like, okay.
They told Corey his time slot was going to be 10 p.m.
Yeah, it was going to be 10 p.m. And it's Pacific Daylight Time. I'm like, okay, yep, 10 p.m., 3-hour time difference. So I start at 7. Not bad. 7 to 11, I can do that. I'm playing the SCG event the next day. For whatever reason, I was thinking time went back for, and instead I was starting coverage at 1 a.m., and then it went till 6:30, and then I didn't sleep, played the SCG event, started 3-0, and then was so tired, and Paulo beat me so badly that I rattled off 4 losses in a row and could barely stay awake at my computer. And I learned that I am too old to pull an all-nighter anymore. So really smart move by Corey. I feel like let's get some F's in chat for me, and I deserve to be made fun of for that one because that was rough.
Just off by 6 hours.
Yeah, it's just 6 hours. No big deal. But good times, good times.
Go west to east. The translation goes backwards.
Yeah. I figured there are my ways now, Mr. Ross Merriam, but all right.
Didn't cross the international date line. Nothing crazy happened.
Yeah. All right. So I got to win the next 2 games here to just steal these marbles. And, oh, baby, a keepable hand with a curve that does things? Sneap it off. Rob, do you got a question for us?
Yeah, How126 wants to know, early in the pre-release season, y'all didn't really like Azusa. Do you like it any more now with Rada in the format?
I think we can say this at the same time. 1, 2, 3. No. That card is unplayable. Keep it out of your brain.
Not a strong enough synergy to make a card like Azusa good.
Yep. No, we're not doing Titan stuff. It's just not good at all. Cultivate's a better card. I mean, the ceiling on Azusa is technically higher because if you have the perfect amount of land to bomb creature or planeswalker ratio, then technically maybe you could play an Ugin a turn earlier. But if you just don't have extra land, you're playing a 3-mana 1/2, and it's not good.
It doesn't go well.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it worked so well last game. I figured we'll do it again.
Okay. I got a Pellet Collector. Here you go.
I have an Overgrown Battlement.
No, I don't like that. Ugh. All right. Burning Tree Emissary, Robber of Thy Rich, and we'll get in there for here. No trigger.
Yeah, I have 3 cards.
Yep.
I'll block one of them and take 2, go to 18.
Your go. Not a great draw from us, or not a great 1 sequence.
Lovey B.
Okay.
You're up.
Big draw step for Corey. All right, thank God. I will take 2.
18 all.
Now what do I want to play? I'm gonna go with a Rada. Trigger this. Take a peek for funsies and pass to you. Rada's pretty sweet, actually. I'm a fan.
Mindstone.
Okay.
You're up.
Draw, look.
Actually, I should have popped this on my turn.
Okay. In case you get
You can go.
All right.
Yeah, in case I get another ramp spell. Especially another battlement.
Checks out. Interesting. All right, we're going to get in there. No trigger off Robert. Actually, let me rethink Rada here. Yeah, just these 3. Just like that?
Yep.
I'm going to Embercleave, and I think I'm actually going to just sacrifice Pellet Collector to stop you from getting extra mana.
Okay.
So I'll lose this, take
2 from that.
2 from that.
2 from there.
So 4.
I'm a 14.
Here you go. I didn't want the Rada trade here with this, so.
You can go.
All right. Oh, that's a tilt. Well, what do we want to do now? I think step 1 is going to play old QB here and attack with these 2.
There's some merit here to unattaching the Embercleave, so I can either force core to use 3 mana if I have a Wilt off the top, or if I draw Karn, being able to stop that from being re-equipped.
I was like, how are you going to unattach it? But just by killing it?
Yes, blocking.
Yeah, that's fair.
This also soaks up an extra damage. Either of them trades for the Love Struck Beast. So, though I guess this trade represents less total damage output next turn, unless you have something you want to cast that I force you not to be able to.
Okay, that's interesting. I want to force this Gruul game 5.
Yeah, I'll block here.
Take a total of 5?
Yep. I'm at 9.
All right, this is dead. I'll take 2 and play a Lawnmower.
You're at 16.
Your go.
Would have been much better many turns ago.
Yep. It's a spicy one. Oh, God.
But unfortunately, it's going to end up a little short past the turn.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to play a Gruul Spellbreaker.
Yep.
Haste. Llanowar. Equipped. Questy B. Declare attacks.
Yep.
I will trigger the Robber of the Rich. Yoink.
Well, the only way I survived this turn is if I had Wilton in anyway, so the Robber trigger wasn't doing anything.
Oh, okay. I just really wanted to take it again because I thought it'd be sweet.
I just can't block this.
Okay, gotcha.
Whereas, yeah, that would have got... So now the Spellbreaker was still going to kill me if I had blocked differently.
Yeah.
I was going to be able to survive, but then the Spellbreaker is going to deal lethal. Just got stuck with this Ulamog in my hand.
Game 5. You need this for the marbles, but unfortunately you were on the play. I think we've had one factor of games that I've beaten you, and that's been a certain equipment for 6 mana. Every time I've had that, it's been very tough for you to beat, but...
Yeah, and I think we're going to bring in another Wilt as a result.
Dang it. Well, I'm not going to change up my sideboard and bring back in my Zyrtec Goblin. Although if I do draw... I love that we both, like, whenever it's a game 5, the inner competitive in us are like, okay, let's try to get that extra 0.01% in sideboard changes. But I'm trying to think if, I want to take out Cindervines. Oh, I'm still on the draw. I just have to have an answer to Platinum, so I can't do that.
Yeah. I'm wondering what I want to bring out, because I've been stuck with Ulamogs in my hand, but I need a certain amount of high end.
I don't think you want any Ulamogs, to be honest. I think you're going to beat me with Ugins.
I only have 2 Ugins.
Oh, okay. Then I guess you do need some top end, but...
Yeah, and so is 2 Ugin, 2 Ulamog enough?
Oh, you have 3 Ulamog?
Right now. I have 4 total in the deck.
Yep. I would go to 2. I think 4 top end spells is plenty, I would imagine. All right, you got one more question for us here, Rob?
Yeah, so what are your opinions on the cards they've taken out of Jumpstart and they're not going to be in the historic format? Things like Path and Bolt. Are those cards just too powerful for the format, you feel?
Yes.
Yeah, I do. Admittedly, I wanted to do historic, and the reason I did Azorius Control right away is like, okay, I'm going to play a control deck with Path because I thought that was in there, and then like, well, Path isn't in there. I was like, well, I still want to play Azorius Control, so I'm gonna figure out a way. But yeah, Path is too good. Path ruins formats, in my opinion. Lightning Bolt maybe not so much, but Path I think is just way too powerful.
Lightning Bolt would also be format warping. Those incredibly powerful 1-mana interactive spells are already too good for something like Pioneer, which has 5 more years of cards.
Yeah, I mean, look at what Fatal Push has done to Pioneer. I mean, that's been the best removal spell. It's Fatal Push and Thoughtseize have single-handedly made like 4 Pioneer decks really good. Mono Black, Sultai. I guess those are the only 2 I can name off the top of my head. But
Inverter.
Yeah, Inverter. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I suppose that's a good one.
Deck.
But... All right, one more question. Have you got it, Rob?
That's all I got for now.
All right, queue's open for anybody who wants a question answered. But for now, game number 5.
Let's do it.
I want to lock up these marbles. I want them back.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going to keep. I'm going to keep.
Just can't draw lands.
How many lands are you playing?
26, I think. Like I pushed the land count up when I went to explore Oracle instead of playing a lot of the mono green ramp decks in the format. Just play a million mana creatures Leyline.
Yeah.
And I decided to go with one that's less interactable.
Yeah. I think the Leyline stuff is a little more gimmicky, anyways.
Yeah.
I like that.
And part of the power of Leyline in Pioneer was always fueling Nykthos, and you can't do that. So.
Yeah, 26 lands seems maybe one shy, but that's so small. It seems like a fine amount of lands, but just the Rothmarian bad lucks here. But you beat me on the mull to 5, so I think that's your secret. Just go to 5 in the dark.
Let's see how it goes.
Rabble.
Okay, this is a definite keep.
Okay. Gruul. Okay. All right. I will take 2 and play Pellet Collector.
18.
Your go.
Mindstone.
Okay.
You're up.
All right. I got a Burning Tree, trigger, add mana, robber, and I'll attack. How many cards you got?
4.
I got 4 as well. So take 4.
16.
Your go. Yes. We got a Carnarito. Yeah, not the best on the play when there's 6 power in play on turn 2, huh?
Yep. So can put all of those into play. That's still going to end up either one short. Yeah, it's one short regardless. But Karn's not doing anything here, so let's explore.
Okay.
Fortunate. Just one short every time. Pass.
All right, so how much mana do you have? 4, 5, 6. So you're still going to be 1 off Ugin. Ugh. Terrible draw. How many cards?
2.
2. Okay. I'll attack for 6.
I'm at 10.
All right. Yeah, my follow-up was not good. Your go. That's the land drop.
What I needed.
Yeah.
Oracle.
Okay.
Land 1.
Okay.
Land 2.
Okay.
Karn.
Okay.
Minus 4. I guess we're just getting Platinum Angel.
Okay.
Could get Meteor Golem. So I have. Now I'm going to be able to play. So this is 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm going to be able to play Heart's Desire plus a 7-drop next turn.
Okay. Not in love with that.
The worry here is like Embercleave plus Cindervines.
Yeah, then you're just dead. There's not much you can do about that.
Yeah, but like, I guess if you have just Embercleave, you would probably just attack with these 3. And, I block one of them. Probably block this one. No, I probably block this one.
Okay.
And you cleave that, and I take 2, 4, 8, puts me to 2, and then I kill the Ember Cleave, have a 1/1 in play, and you still have 4 attackers. So yeah, I think I just have to get the Platinum Angel.
Okay.
You can go.
All right, my turn is going to be pretty scripted here. It's going to be a pretty solid turn. I'm going to Spellbreaker with haste. And if I attack everything at you, you have to block a creature no matter what. And if I attack with everything, I think you can't chump block Llanowar Elves, right? Because that's 10, so you have to block. Yeah, we'll go everything at you.
So I'll block Robber.
6, 7, 8, 9. Go to 1.
Yep.
All right. Here go.
So you just have Cinder Vines.
Maybe.
I'm at 1. There's nothing else I can. Oh no. So minus this, get Sorceress Spyglass.
Yep.
Play Sorceress Spyglass.
Yeah.
Name Cindervines.
Yeah. No.
Green, 7
I
green.
didn't see it right
Platinum
away.
Angel.
No, I lost.
Was that good?
I can't possibly win.
Gonna name this card.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do any blocking.
What could I have done? Did I guess I had to attack Karn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I chucked it by not attacking Karn. No. Do I have anything? I don't think I have a single thing.
You could hope I wilt my own Platinum Angel. Maybe. I might.
Yeah, I'm dead. Wow, I punted that so bad. Yeah, all I had to do was just make sure I killed Karn. Right when you said there's nothing I can do, I'm like, oh wait, oh my god, do you have 9 mana? No, you of course have 9 mana.
Figured it out.
Figured
it out.
Yeah, I do not have a single thing. Even if I brought in 1 red cap melee, I could have done anything, but I just don't have a single way to beat it, right? Because even if I play... Klothys is dealing damage, so that doesn't
I mean, I just can't lose the game, so literally nothing you do can stop me from...
And then, you just fly over me for everything. All right, well...
Angel just comes in.
Well, I guess, I definitely chucked that away, but keeping you alive for the marbles here, but oh my god, what a huge punt. Tilt. All right. Well, we're gonna take a short break. We're gonna be back with the third and final round for the marbles. I'll try not to chuck it away this time. Embarrassing. We'll be back in 5 minutes.